Hello. I see Roel is in the building. D. Lynn, hello. What's going on, everybody? Can you guys hear me? We got a little different setup today. I want to make sure that that everybody can hear me tonight. If you can say hello to me. Okay, Roel, can you hear me on Instagram? How's everybody doing? We're going to let a few people come in. I see a few are coming in on Facebook, a few on YouTube. Hello. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight, as we do every single Tuesday night. TK, 10K. I don't have my red hat. I owe you a text, brother. I love you, man. Thank you for being here as always. All right, we're taking questions tonight. My brother Andy will be with us on the show this evening. So I'm super looking forward to this. We're going to hang out. I got my tea with me because my voice is still a little scraggly. Let's see. Andy is on his way. I just got the text. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to let a few more people come in. Hello. 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 All right. I'm glad to see we got our regulars here. Thank you guys so much for being with us as always. Did anybody watch the olive oil episode? I'm going to put this up for everybody. The Simple Daily Habit for Better Aging. I thought this was super interesting. We've put out a couple pieces of content around the tablespoon of olive oil, I believe, in the morning is when Doc is taking his. If you guys have questions, let me know. Thank you, TK. What's going on? What's going on, Wayne? So good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I know if you haven't watched it yet, watch it here shortly, but stay with me tonight. Andy's in the house, Roel. Andy is in the house. Lisa, what's up? Been thinking about you, Lisa. I hope you're feeling better. Hope everybody's doing wonderful this evening. Edna, hello. Thank you for being with us as always. I love you. Let's see. We're over on Instagram as well. All right, we're getting the crew in. Ruel, what's up? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Muy bien. Muy bien. For all my Texas people. I believe ¿Qué pasa is how are you? I'll ask you the same thing, Ruel. ¿Qué pasa? I'm wonderful, thank you. I believe Andy's got a nice new haircut. I can already see here. He's getting ready. All right, real quick, I'm going to put this up. One, I want to thank Jay. Jay asked the question last week about all the different supplements that Dr. Rogers is taking. We clipped that up and put it in the email today. If you guys are not signed up for Performance Weekly, you're missing out. This was in the email. My daily supplement stack goes over everything that Doc is taking, with the exception, gosh, there was one I think. I'm working hard at the Roel and the Ruel. I really am. Rachel, what's going on? Robbie's making dinner. Well, thank you, Robbie. I like my steak medium rare. Hope Wesley's doing wonderful tonight. There he is. Hello.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
I did that on purpose.
Did
I'm like,
you? Okay, I was writing some stuff down over here of things I needed to remember. Hey, I'm going to just say, this is the best lighting I've had in a while.
I was going to say the same thing.
Do I look super bohemian right now?
You look like you're in a New York photography studio.
I am in a New York photography studio. I just got done with the session. Ben, I noticed a comment about my hair. Okay, we can just get right to it. I think minoxidil has changed my hair like curl. I think I have more curl now because of it.
No.
I really do. I really do. I'm going to look more into it. And Dad actually just did this big CME on hair growth, hair restoration. Has he done a podcast on that?
He did one on hair loss. Gosh,
Recently?
a couple, I'd say 3 months ago.
No, this one was newer than that, I think.
Okay.
And he was
Okay.
like, he sent it to me. I'm going to take the same CME. This guy's really, the guy he took it from is really smart. And he just went through all this stuff. I'm curious because everyone's getting on minoxidil. Everyone's getting on finasteride. Everyone's on Dr. Rogers' Happy Healthy Hair. I love regrowing hair. But like this curl did not exist. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show everyone here too a picture. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, everyone. I at one point had straight hair.
No, I don't believe that.
Ben,
You
for,
you you've
like
always had a little wave.
okay. Well. First off, here's one with me. I did have. Can everyone see that? That's me with the tennis racket. Now, this is what we call a traditional buzz cut. I have not pulled that off. This is a. First off, I have to see because this is with your lovely wife, my lovely sister-in-law, and her sister Kelly AI'd herself into their baby photo.
Yes.
So that's Kelly, our sister on the left, with Amanda and Emily's babies. She wasn't there for that, but hold on, I will show you that I indeed had straighter hair. I have a picture of me from the 6th grade. You really don't think this is true, Ben?
I do agree that it is curlier now than it ever has been.
And I swear, I think that's minoxidil.
So, guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about hair growth.
Man,
A lot of people talk about Andy's hair. You've
tell
got,
me that that is not straight hair.
yeah, that's pretty straight.
And
That's pretty straight.
look at that mean mug. I have one of you, Ben. Can I share it? Do I have
Of
your
course,
permission?
of course. These are my family in here, man. They
Ben,
need to see this.
Ben, Kelly, and I went through a guinea pig phase. Ben had the guinea pig named Lightning, and Kelly had the guinea pig named Molly. I had the guinea pig named Rainbow. Foreshadowing. And and they mated, and we had 27 guinea pigs when we got
They
back
did.
from it. And that's Ben with a guinea pig. Look at that.
There we go. There we go.
Just
Straight hair.
having so much fun.
Straight.
And that's straight hair. But I like, listen, this is pre-minoxidil. I had a good head of hair. That's straight.
I'm gonna put this up from Rachel.
Oh,
It's
yes.
similar to when postpartum can change your hair
Rachel.
texture.
Rachel, next time, Rachel called me today. Well, Dad called me, but Rachel had dialed it, and I got super confused. I was like, it just made me miss you. It made me miss you. Made me miss Wobby Wob. Made me miss Wesley. Yeah, I absolutely think hair can change so much because hair, skin, nails. It can be hormonal. It can be environmental. It can be stress. It can be genetic. It can be bacterial, it could be gut. There's a lot of components that go to it, but absolutely your hair texture can change, especially as you're growing a baby and then when the baby's gone. So yeah, it's crazy.
It's super, super interesting. I see, gosh, we got some cool people over on Instagram. We got Bryson in the building. What's going on, Bryson?
Oh,
What's going on? I see Montana's in the
yeah.
building. Montana, what's going on? Great to see you. Emily, what's going on? We got a great crew over there. We're waiting. If you guys have questions for Ange, go ahead and put them in the comments. We did not get any come through the email. At least I didn't see. So if I missed it, I apologize. I'll kind of try to have an eye out as well. But real quick, Ange, I think you were the inspiration for either the nattokinase podcast or the olive oil. Which one is true?
Nattokinase.
Okay.
Nattokinase.
And you're doing that for heart health?
So Yes and no. Yes and no at the same time. So, nattokinase, serrapeptase, anything ending in ASE is an enzyme. So you have enzymes that make a reaction. You have catalysts that can make a reaction. Enzymes usually break down things. You have digestive enzymes, which is like lipase, amylase. And then nattokinase is an enzyme that can kind of chelate. It can kind of get rid of metals. And when I'm thinking about chelation, I'm thinking about arterial health. And when I'm thinking
Mhm.
about arterial health, I'm thinking about cardiovascular health. But also, as someone who lives with type 1 diabetes, more glucose going through the arterial system can create some plaquing across our arteries. So I'm thinking of anything that if I want to add something into my regimen today to help out for the longevity in the future, I'm thinking of something that's specific for me. Just having nattokinase in there, my curiosity and belief is that it'll help out with preemptively help out with future complications of having long-term chronic diabetes. So
Okay.
that's my idea behind doing it. For those of you who haven't checked out his talk on that, it is a really good one. Technically, to my understanding, you're wanting to do upwards of 10,000 IFUs, whatever the units are, 10,000 a day to have a really super like specific effect for your cardiovascular health, for plaquing, for chelation. Most of the milligrams come in 100 milligrams or 2,000 units. I think it's IFUs for nattokinase. So you really do have to ramp up the dose. I'm taking 2,000. I think 2,000 is reasonable. So I'm taking 2,000 a day. It is supposed to be separated by food. If you're wanting a litmus test and a data point to see if it's working, you can do a CT calcium score before and after. You can just take it on the banking on the idea that it's going to work. And that's really what I'm doing. Just start cutting it before it goes.
The way I understood it was for clotting and things of that nature, just heart health in general. I'm glad you mentioned
Mhm.
the dosing differences. What brand are you using?
Pure, pure
Okay.
encapsulations. That's
Okay.
something too that's important too. I mean, if we're just kind, are we just riffing? We don't have any
We're
questions, so we're just riffing.
we're riffing. I got TK up next. We'll get TK's question in, but first I want to put this up just so you know.
And you look Oh, listen.
I love it.
I love Billy Crystal.
I do too.
B,
He's the
thank
best.
you.
Thank you,
I
Roel.
appreciate that. I'm thinking about doing a keratin treatment. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll straighten this hair out a little bit.
That
I
is
feel a
really.
little bit like Professor Snape. No,
I
he
will.
has long hair. I feel like who's the guy with the British accent? Eddie Redmayne. I feel a
Oh
little
yeah.
bit like Eddie Redmayne right now. My boy Eddie.
It does, like, honestly, I like the look. It is way curlier than it used to be. You are right. You are right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put this up from TK, asking about MC mast cell. What is the typical protocol for someone with MCAS after taking an antihistamine and Pepsid as far as tapering off the medicines?
Oh, so I don't have a typical protocol for that, and you are the second person to. Oh, TK, it's so good to see you. It's so good to talk to you. I love TK.
TK is the best.
Um,
10K
um,
TK.
so I actually get this question twice today, and not particularly about the protocol, but whether or not someone had mast cell activation syndrome, which is MCAS. So it's basically your body is over responder or a hyper responder with histamine. So it's usually something that people have gut issues with. It can develop into skin issues, hives and rashes. Basically, it's a super sensitive system, and you have mast cells that activate and become hyperactive, and you have all this histamine. And it can be really hard on patients' bodies. You do have to go on a lot of histamines. We usually, I would say too, unless Robin works specifically with MCAS or Dad or Dr. Rogers, we don't typically do a ton of MCAS. You end up going on a lot of H1, H2 blockers. Um, and to as far as tapering them off, I would be very, very slow about it, and I would probably just decrease by one of each every 2 to 4 weeks. MCAS is tough, and you're usually on a ton of that stuff. So I would taper very, very slowly. Whenever we talk about tapering medications, for those of you who aren't familiar with tapering, some medications require titration up and then tapering down so that you don't just do it and then stop taking it. So things that are specific to tapering and schedules are things that are like psychiatric medications, serotonergic drugs. You want to taper up, taper down, norepinephrine, taper up, taper down. Same with probably the histamines, is that you'll probably get a reactivation of symptoms if you just stop cold turkey. If it were me approaching this without something specific to have a protocol, I would say decreasing by one pill, depending on the milligram, or one dose down every 2 to 4 weeks of each of the antihistamine. And Pepcid is also an antihistaminic drug, just its particular H2 blocker. So I'd go down into the next available dose or down in a pill every 2 to 4 weeks of each one and just evaluate with symptoms. And then you'd probably want to look at an antihistamine nutrition plan. Just something that's going to be as least specific, and also to rebuilding the gut, so you have all those nice gut barriers. Akkermansia is something really nice to rebuild the gut. Low-dose naltrexone, HMB, what's it? BPC 157. Those are all really great things to rebuild the gut lining. Did that answer it? TK, that was a long answer. 2 to 4 weeks, take down to the next dose or down by one until you're done.
TK, let us know in the comments if that helped. I'm pretty sure you've seen the MCAS episode with Robin we did a while back. Angie, do you talk a lot with your patients about akkermansia?
I'm starting to.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely, I'm starting to. Akkermansia is a keystone probiotic. The idea behind probiotics and bacteria in the gut is very interesting. Sometimes we just like to throw something at it. I actually talked to the patient today about that. It's like you can just throw a bacteria into the system and see if you feel better. Some people just take probiotics just to take them, which isn't a bad idea if you get a good one. But sometimes we have a microbiome that we might not necessarily know is off, if that makes sense. We could do testing. GI map is a stool testing where it not only tests for opportunistic infections, parasites, and dysbiosis, but it checks also too to see what your microbiome is. So your microbiome is the bacteria that makes up what you need in there. It makes up probiotics. So Akkermansia just happens to be one of them. And Akkermansia is like putting the glue back into a leaky gut. Akkermansia is also too one that gets passed through colostrum, through breast milk from mother to baby. So it's really hard to emulate, and it's hard to isolate and get in a pill that doesn't get degraded, has to be enteric coated so the stomach doesn't break it down. Pendulum is the one. I listened to a podcast by this scientist who made this, and she's brilliant. Pendulums, their spokesperson is Halle Berry, who also has diabetes and I believe type 1 diabetes. They've seen that Akkermansia can actually work to innervate GLP-1. This whole GLP-1 craze, everyone's on a GLP-1. GLP-1, those are the incretin hormones like Ozempic, Zepbound, Mounjaro, and Wegovy, Rybelsus. Those are all GLP-1 and GLP-1 GIPs, and Akkermansia might be one that actually does it without taking a medication for it.
Super interesting. I've heard Robin talk quite a bit about Akkermansia, and I didn't know like
I love it. I'm really liking it.
Okay. Super cool. Tabitha's in here. Tabitha, so good to see you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to read the comments too.
I love this from Lauren. Lauren, what's going on? I have to ask
Lauren.
this too. I get my question is like, you know, when's Andy coming to dinner with us? I get that from my wife all the time. It's like, when's Andy coming to dinner?
Soon, I promise you. Soon to come see you, Lauren. Sometimes I will come in there, but it's like on the weekend, and Kelly and I will do treatments on each other. A little talks, a little nip, a little tuck.
Robbie, what's going on, brother?
Robbie, come on.
We got the Jackson family in here.
We got the Jackson 3. I love it.
Let's see here. Our prebiotic sodas, which I've been having Poppy the poppy soda at
That's
night.
really interesting.
Yeah,
That's a good
are
question.
prebiotic sodas a good alternative to taking actual prebiotic supplements? Good question.
That's a really good question, and I have an opinion. This is
Yeah.
an opinion, this is not a fact. I would say a prebiotic soda is a better alternative or a good alternative to regular soda. I wouldn't say it's a better or it's a good alternative. I don't think it's a good alternative. I think it's an alternative to taking actual prebiotic or probiotic supplements. I don't think it's the alternative or a better alternative. But the prebiotic soda, I think, is a better alternative to regular soda because of the additives are a little bit better. You still get that fizzy, you still get a taste, and you're kind of supporting the microbiome. I would venture to say that most of it gets degraded in the stomach. That's what I think. I don't know that. I don't believe it's enteric coated. I think a lot of the things that we put in have to go through the gut and get down to actually get absorption, like really further down in the gut. So I'd be surprised if pre or probiotic sodas actually survive. But I could be very wrong about that. Kombucha is one that has a lot of good bacteria in it. Yogurt has a lot of good bacteria in it. Sauerkraut, kimchi, they all have good bacteria in it, and that does support the microbiome. So there can be ways that are found through natural foods that's not necessarily a supplement. And I think if we're ranking them, I think those are better than the supplements, unless it's a specific supplement you need, like S. boulardii or Akkermansia, where you could just really hammer it down with one particular supplement. But if you're getting it naturally from foods, that's always going to be the best way. I would say a good test for that would be if you like tested before and after. It's like, hey, and two, we'll probably need to see like prebiotic. Is it prebiotic or probiotic? A prebiotic is going to feed the good bacteria. A probiotic is going to give you the good bacteria.
I want to say poppy is prebiotics.
Also,
A prebiotic soda, I believe.
Let's look at what's in poppy. Oh my
I,
God!
I,
Do you remember?
I wonder how much sugar's in there.
Okay, so I'm going to look this up right now. Robbie, this is a great question because
Great
sometimes
question.
too, we get, Robin has maybe some podcasts on this. We get a little bit greenwashed. Have you ever heard of greenwashed where it's like, oh, this is green, it's good for the environment, when really it's not. Sometimes I feel like literally I was in the airport on Sunday and it was protein popcorn. I was like, protein popcorn? Come on.
I have to show you this.
No way.
I brought this up, but Robbie, this doesn't have anything to do with your question. But
Robbie, I have to now have an account with Poppy to look. I'm just kidding.
What do you think about these?
Oh my God, those are so good.
Now, are these?
I bought those. Are you at Mom and Dad's? I bought those.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that greenwashing?
No. Okay. So and it's not greenwash. Greenwash is particularly with like
recycling. Yeah.
Recycling, cleaning supplies, that type of stuff. Of like if it has like the leaf on it, it makes you buy it. Or it's like this is so good for the environment when it's not. I would say there's a similar thing with like everything now is packed with protein. Everything now is packed with probiotics. My opinion is I think it tricks you into buying it. This is at least better for me, I'm getting probiotics. This popcorn's at least better for me, I'm getting protein. When really, I mean, it's better than the alternative, which is not the real thing. I think it's better than the alternative of a regular soda or regular popcorn or regular junk food, if that makes sense.
Totally.
Robbie, this is zero judgment. I think you're the best. I love you. Look at you. You're amazing.
Okay. I drink this too, Robbie.
This has apple cider. Okay, Poppy has apple cider vinegar in it, which is great. 5 grams of sugar or less. Okay, it's not telling me what prebiotics have in it. Let's look at the Poppy. Reading a nutrition fact, guys, that is a good like skill to have. If you want to schedule with Lucas, he's our nutrition coach. He's genius.
He's a genius at the labels.
He can teach you how to read a label. Okay, here's the label. La 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 la. Sparkling water. Cassava root fiber. Sure, absolutely. That's fine. White grape juice. Okay, sure. Does it come from a wild grape? We don't know. Natural flavors. Natural flavors is interesting. Anytime it says natural flavors, that just means it's taste. That doesn't really mean natural. Organic cane. organic cane sugar. So there's sugar in it, but it's organic and it's just real sugar. Organic apple cider vinegar. It's good. I like apple cider vinegar. Apple juice has two different types of juices to make it good, but it's natural juices, which is fine. Fruit and vegetable juice for color. I think that's great. If you're going to add like beet, you can add beet to make it look red instead of adding artificial coloring. Organic agave inulin. So there's two types of sweeteners in there: cane sugar and inulin. Citric acid, stevia leaf extract. So it's three different sweeteners. A significant source. I'm just not seeing where the prebiotic is. Remember your favorite soda with 5 grams. So I'm not seeing where the actual prebiotic is. And that might come from, that probably comes from apple cider vinegar.
I bet that. I was gonna say. I bet it's
I think
one
that's
of
probably
those.
what it is.
One of those ingredients.
Cassava root fiber and apple cider vinegar. I guarantee you that's where it's from. That's a dietary fiber. Fiber is great. Infused with prebiotics from cassava root and agave inulin. So agave inulin is a prebiotic. So to me, yeah, totally have at it. This is
Not
totally fine.
bad.
It's better than not taking anything to support the gut. That was a long-winded answer, but that was a really good question. Robbie for the win. Was that Wesley's question?
Robbie, that was like very thoughtful. That was a very good question.
Yeah.
I want to give a huge shout out to Grandma Mary. So good to see you, Grandma Mary. I love you.
Kiki, our grandma. Thank you. Kiki, 90 years old. Looking fabulous.
Looking amazing. Motaz, what's going on, Motaz?
Motaz.
We talked about
baby.
I see Jessica's in the building. Jessica, what's going on? Great to see you. Thank you guys for being with us. If you guys got
inulin. Okay, look, did you see that comment? Jessica knows what she's talking about. Some have inulin.
Inulin, which is a prebiotic.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you, Jessica, for that. Let's get to Ruel's comment here. Take lithium orotate in the morning or at night.
Look at that photo too. Nice.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm more of a fan of getting it better in than out. I think lithium orotate's probably in the morning. We're supporting brain function with lithium orotate, so I think it's probably better in the morning. But 2, better in than out. And that's what, they say, better out than in. Better in than out with your vitamins and taking them than not taking them. I think you probably see the most benefit by taking it in the morning if you can remember it. But this is not one, to my knowledge, that has to be on an empty stomach. Has to be first thing. We're adding lithium to our super. And
which you would want to take with food.
Which you want to take with food. So like, take it with food. But at night, the reason I like things at night is because I pretend everything is melatonin. It's like everything's going to make me sleep. So I just have all the vitamins at night. And it's not true, but it gets me in the habit of being like, I can get it. And 2, I know that I've at least had something on my stomach in the past 2 hours. It's not a totally empty stomach. So it can help get everything down. So that's a really great question about when and how to take vitamins. The real way is the harder way, and I think decreases compliance. I think the more realistic way is the better way, and it's getting it in whenever you can and making sure you don't throw it up and making sure that you swallow it too. God, the other night I was swallowing vitamins, and we take a slew of vitamins being in the Rogers family. I was choking left and right. I was like, what? Do you know the correct way to swallow a vitamin, Ben?
I do. You actually don't want to lean back. You want to almost do this to open up the airway. Is that right?
A+, baby.
I mean, I listen.
You are a University of Tennessee grad. Did you learn that? You learned that at school.
Well, what is
you have a diploma, Ben? Show that diploma.
What is the real way to do it? How do you
you're right. You lean forward. You lean forward, you don't lean back. Leaning back obstructs. We're thinking pop it back, but
right.
That really does. Yeah, with water. But real, I would say take it in the morning. Take it in the morning. Don't take it on an empty stomach. Or take our super, because you're going to have it in there too. And then you get vitamin D, C, E.
I love this from Chris Allen. So good to see you.
Oh, yes. Oh my God, these are good peeps. Oh my gosh,
Uh,
I missed y'all
I
too.
get this a lot, but thank you so much. I am proud to
We
be
had so much.
associated.
I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Chris, we had fun in JC. We did. We had fun in JC. Those are good days. Those are good days, y'all. And I saw Edna Yates on here. Edna, I love all my mugs and my socks. I wore my Valentine socks the other day, and I
Yeah.
thought of you, Edna. You're so sweet to just take care of us Rogers kids.
Thank you, Edna, and Chris. I look forward to meeting you shortly. I hope to get to meet you. All
Yeah.
right, we're looking for questions here. If you have a question for Andy, go ahead and put it in the comments. And while we're at it, I want to get an update from Ange. We talked to Doc about this last week, what he was taking. What is your current supplement stack while we're waiting on a question here? What are you currently taking?
I'm sorry. That just makes it sound like a hey, bro, what are you stacking with? Hey, you stacking? Like, what's your stack right now? Oh, I'm gonna put on a little Tessa and then put that CJC blend and really wanna up my I don't know. Like stacking makes it sound very gym tea. It's like what's your stack?
What what vitamins are you taking?
I'm sorry. Ben, that's really good. No, you're in the industry, Ben. You have to talk like that. I
I
think that's
have to.
good.
I have
I
to.
do think it's interesting. I just want to throw this out there. Bo and I were talking today. Bo is in West Knoxville with me today, and we were just talking like nuts. Sometimes when we get really into the biohacking, which I think is interesting and amazing, and I love it, and we want to biohack, sometimes we forget the fun. Like, it's like I had someone today that was just like, okay, here's exactly the things. I went A, B, C, D, E, and I want to make sure that I lift at this and the blah 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 blah. I'm like, are you having fun? Like, are you having fun in your life? Like, tell me what you do for fun. Do you go outside and do you hug a tree? Do you go out drinking with your friends? Do you have friends? Do you write poetry? Sometimes the biohacking thing, I have to take a step back and be like,
Yes.
okay, not every moment of our life has to be dedicated to making sure that our telomeres are lengthening. Not every moment of our life has to be dedicated to make sure, like, and I know that is an anathema to what we do. So please forgive me when I say that. But I think it's really important to like realize that life is life and you try the best that you can. And great things happen, tough things happen too. And being kind to yourself while you're trying to incorporate all these new things, trying to stay on top of vitamins and supplements. So when I say these of the things that I'm on, I'm making a conscious decision of why I'm on them and what I expect out of them. And I think that's really important as you negotiate what you're going to put into your vitamin regimen, into your stack, what you're going to pursue for health. I think it's important to negotiate what's important and what's not important. Two, as you add these things in, are you going to have a response to treatment that you will feel a relief of a baseline symptom? Will you feel different? Are you going to see something different on a data point? Or are you taking this in the event that I am investing in my future, like a Roth 401k, something like that. So that's what I'm going to go through with my second being like, here's why I add these. Here's what my expectations are out of these. Okay.
I love that.
So the first one, I do this, and I do a lot of Dr. Rogers supplements. We love our supplements. Our supplements, we know where they're made. They're answer the question. I'm sorry, I will. Hey, I'm getting there. Getting there. So I take, and I'm making another thing too. A lot of supplement vitamin brands are great. I
Yep.
love ours. I love Dad's because we know where they come from, and I can see a response to treatment on labs. So I take 3 super vitamins a day. Our super vitamin has 5,000 IU's vitamin D, 2,000 milligrams of C, zinc, E. So that's my big multi that incorporates a vitamin D. So vitamin D is my number one. And I take 5,000 IU's of that in the super. So I take a big super, 3 of them a day. I also take our magnesium. Our magnesium has glycinate in it, an oxide, I believe, and it's upwards of 500 milligrams.
It has the three magnesiums. Let's see if I
And you
can
have to
find.
take 3 of them. I'm pretty sure it's citrate oxide glycinate, or maybe it's 3 and 8 glycinate oxide.
I know I have it somewhere. I'll find it at some
Well,
point.
well,
There's
but
3.
so I take magnesium. I take it at night. The 2 for vitamin D. So our super, I do measure with the data point to see if I'm absorbing vitamin D. Then magnesium, I also can measure with a data point and measure my magnesium. Magnesium helps with brains, bones, heart. I think it's a I think it's a supplement that works for most people. That's why I choose to take it. It also promotes sleep, and sleep is for longevity. Malate, threonate, and then glycinate. Okay,
Listen,
yeah, that's great. So it helps promote sleep. So anything that I can get more deep, restful sleep, I'm gonna do. So magnesium, super. I do our omega. Our omegas are non-essential fatty acids. You have to get them from the environment. You have to eat them. So if instead of relying on my nutritional intake, I just take it by a supplement to bypass it. I do 850 milligrams. It has EPA and DHA, which are really important for hitting brain health. Your brain's made of omegas. You got to have them for functions of life. You got to eat them. So I cut to the chase and do omegas. That is something you can measure in a data point. I just don't do it routinely. I'll do it once a year with a Cleveland. Then I take low dose naltrexone. I have worked up to 6 milligrams. I'm over 4.5 milligrams, and I'm at 6. This is for inflammation. It's not a
is that
vitamin.
daily?
I take it nightly, yes.
Nightly. Okay.
And it really works for inflammation, good Lord, and makes you sleep deep. I get LDN dreams. My HSCRP, which I do measure at least twice a year, is non-detectable at 0. And I believe a lot of that is to do with low dose naltrexone.
That's amazing.
And then I take minoxidil 2.5 milligrams. I will go on and off finasteride. Sometimes I'll do finasteride, sometimes I won't. Just depends if I go through periods of shedding. I do nattokinase, and I'm doing 200 milligrams or 4,000 IFUs. That is for arterial health. That's not something I'll measure on a data point. I will be getting a baseline CT calcium score this year, and I'm going to see my response to treatment and make sure that my plaque burden is low. So I'll be taking nattokinase. I take our stress relief formula. Working for family stress for y'all. Dang. It has saffron, L-theanine, ashwagandha. It's a cortisol adaptogen class. I don't measure cortisol routinely, but I do that at night because I want that to calm. I want it to calm my adrenal glands. And so too, that's not a measurable point, but it's more symptomatic relief, and I do feel calmer with it. I have what else do I take? Oh, ivermectin twice weekly. I take it more often when I travel. Ivermectin can help with a number of things. We've had 1,000 things about ivermectin. Please look it up. Ivermectin, I think, is the wave of the future. I take Happy Healthy Hair. Thank GERD. I think that's for like tensile strength. It's for hair integrity. It's to make sure we support the follicles. Hair is important to me. I do I'll do milk thistle and curcumin. Those I try to remember to put into the regimen as SAC. If I miss some months on that, I'm not super anal about it. But milk thistle is for liver. I like to drink socially. I like to just to keep that into my system because it can repair hepatocytes. So if I'm going to choose to do that into my environment, then I'm going to choose to make that as my instead of just not drinking at all. I want to be
Right.
social and drink and be with friends, have fun. And
Right.
I do milk thistle preemptively. And I can measure that by measuring liver function testing to make sure that AST and ALT do not increase.
Are you taking the life extension milk thistle?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
And then the curcumin is another. It's a flavonoid. It's for inflammation. So that is for inflammation. So HSCRP. I don't take that as routinely because of low dose naltrexone. And then tesamorelin. I'm doing a round of tesamorelin, and I love it. I'm going to do 3 months on, anywhere from 0.5 milligrams to 1 milligram Monday through Friday at night. That is to attack adipose tissue in the belly or belly fat. And God, Ben, it freaking works. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Really?
And oh yeah, I can tell a difference. I can tell a difference in the way that my abdomen feels, the way I fit in pants. And not that anything was getting crazy, but I'm telling you, if you start before it gets crazy, that's when you want to intervene. It's much
Is
easier.
tesamorelin a shot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A shot. It's a
Okay.
shot. So tesamorelin's an injectable. It is prescribable. So with peptides, there's this big like FDA category 2 suspicion list that they're working on to get some of this stuff reversed on what you can and can't prescribe. You can prescribe tesamorelin.
Huh.
And it works. It
Okay.
works. Yeah, it's a good one. That's my stack, man. I take everything at night. I can't take
You
anything in
take
the morning.
you
I gotta
take
remember
you take all that at night.
all of it. I
Wow.
and that is not that is by choice because I am that person that won't remember, and then I'll take it at 10. I do practice intermittent fasting. I don't eat breakfast. Most days, I'm 95% of the time I don't eat breakfast. I just have coffee. So I don't want to put that on an empty stomach.
I'm gonna put this up from Chris here. What was that for inflammation? I'm assuming LDN.
LDN, low dose naltrexone. Oh my God, I freaking love it. Love it, love it.
And Rachel's asking, how high would
How
you
high?
recommend
Yeah.
going up?
I technically, so on paper and on the studies, you're not supposed to go past 4.5 milligrams. I've just done a little bit more digging. I've seen some stuff that's a little bit off label. Technically, now Trexone is in much higher doses, 50 milligrams, 100 milligrams, 150 milligrams. So we're not doing anything dangerous.
Right.
The higher we get, sometimes the less benefit we're getting for inflammation. I want to go past 8 to 10 milligrams. I've worked people up to 9 or 10 milligrams for pretty severe lupus, and they love it.
Huh.
Love it. Hmm.
Rachel, thank you for that.
Yeah.
No, it's super interesting, and I love this from Motaz as well. Like they do kind of go hand in hand, like feeling good, and the more fun you
Yes.
have, the more you want to, feel good. I think you're right, Motaz. I think fun and wanting to stay healthy,
Oh, they
goes hand in hand.
totally go hand in hand. And
Yeah.
two, even Dick Van Dyke's like just turned 100 or
I
something.
have you seen videos of him? That's incredible.
He attributes it to a positive attitude.
Yeah, I believe it.
He
I
attributes
believe it.
all that to a positive attitude, which is really cool. So that is absolutely that goes hand in hand. Is so right. I even say sometimes with aesthetics, it's like, oh, you
Sure.
don't need Botox or you don't need. I was like, well, there's a phrase I heard at a conference years ago that says, a little vanity is a little sanity. And so, like, if you feel good about yourself and you're investing in your face because it's what you present to the world, I say go for it. Now, if you're and there's the flip side of that, where
Right.
if it's like you're obsessive about your face, if it's I don't have enough filler, I need more, or else I won't be beautiful, then we're going into the little round. But you're right. It's like that pursuit of it. It's like, hey, I feel good about myself. I feel good. I feel sexy. I'm going to go out into the world. Your health will improve as a result.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, again, that also kind of leads to the positive mental attitude and have more fun. Like I think it all kind of goes together. Super, super interesting.
Totally.
Thank you guys for teeing us up on that, and thank you, Ange, for that answer there. I don't think I've missed questions. If I have not, or if I have, let me know at the bottom here so I can see it. I see Jack's in the building. Jack's over in Florida. So good to see you. Thank you for being with us as always.
Oh, these
Um,
are really good
we got
questions.
it.
These
We
are
got a
good ones.
great crew in here. If you have a
Ben,
question,
you're a great crew. What are you stacking with, Ben?
admittedly, I don't take nearly as much. I'm mainly am taking for like immune system, and I wanted to ask you, would you ever take the immune formula with the super, or would you interchange those?
Yeah, no, I would take an immune formula on top of a super. Like if you're
Really?
like, ooh, I want to boost my immune system for a little bit, let me do 30 days of this. Or hey, I'm gonna do this immune one while I'm traveling. What's in our immune one again?
I'll pull that up because I have always thought, if I'm feeling something coming on, take the immune instead of the super.
I'm
Let's see
looking
if I
it
can.
up too.
There's the
Wow, you
super.
can look this up. Dang, you can look this up right on the interweb. See if this is right. This is what's in Google. Hi, okay, that's the super. So the immune complex from performance medicine, it boosts. Okay, so it has 1,000 milligrams vitamin C, a
Right.
5,000 vitamin D, K, folate, B, zinc, quercetin, NEC. Those are all so good. You can take it on top of that. What you don't need more of is you don't need technically you don't need that much vitamin C. You don't need that much vitamin K. Doing
That's
that
right.
much on vitamin D is good. Folate, B12, water soluble, you'll pee out the rest. Zinc 30 on top of zinc 50 is a little overkill for
That's what I was worried
quercetin.
about.
Sometimes too much zinc can throw off copper, so that's something you kind of want to watch out for.
But there's copper in
Um,
here. There's
and you
copper
got
in the
copper in here, and you're getting zinc 60 milligrams. Ooh, it has horsetail silica in there.
yeah.
Good to know. Good to
Obviously,
know.
lithium ortate's in there as well now. Um, but yeah, I think I'll do both of those then. But I take the super. I take the full body magnesium. I too will take ivermectin twice a week, and then I'll take melatonin at night. Um, and I take the I don't know if you didn't mention this, but I take NeuroPro every day.
Oh, methylene blue. I've done
Yeah,
methylene blue. I've done rounds of it. Love it. I used to be pretty religious about it, but I'm just for this year. I'd kind of like to set my intention for the year. It's like, okay, what can I commit to? And this is
sure.
what I'm committing to.
I
Methylene blue is great for mitochondrial health. It's probably one maybe I'll add that back in.
I also take vitamin D separately because I like 10,000. So I take.
Ben gets worried about his health. Ben, do you want to talk about it?
No.
It's okay, you can. This is a safe group.
Well, like I said, oh, and I take Digest Shield. I take Digest Shield every day.
Ben loves the gut health.
I do. I do. But that's about it. Digest Shield before meals. I take them before dinner, and then I'm thinking I should add milk thistle. I do not take milk thistle.
You probably should.
I probably should.
Ben, oh my God, you're doing just fine, Ben. Just lay off the pizza,
I see
okay?
Robin's in the building. Robin, what's going on? It's great to see you.
Robin.
It's so good to see
Oh
you.
yes. Look at
Um,
that picture of you and Aaron too. Y'all look,
that's
man,
amazing. That's
it's
amazing.
amazing.
Tell Aaron hello for us. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I believe is it spring break in Knoxville or Kingsport? I think it might be in both.
It might be in
Um,
both.
or
No, spring
they
break might have been
alternate.
last week. I
Maybe
forget.
last week. Well, I hope everybody is having a wonderful break, whether you're in Knoxville or the Tri Cities.
Ben,
We have.
me too. Me too.
Let's get Jack in here. Thank you, Jack. Let's see. And then I see Ruel.
Oh,
My type 1 diabetic guitar student is getting an insulin pump this week. Anything I should watch for?
um,
He used to bottom out on his sugar a lot, but that's got better. Thank you, Jack, for the
yeah,
question.
this is a great question. Perfect person to ask. I've lived with type 1 diabetes for over 20 years. So getting on an insulin pump is fantastic. So actually, they recalled some of the Omnipods. This is a big like national thing. I happen to have 2 boxes of the recalled pods and had to send them back. And I had to go back on basal bolus therapy for a week. And the sugars are a little wonky. So kind of starting off when you're I guess when you're changing up treatment modalities for type 1, his sugars will be a little wonky to start with. But two, with insulin pumps, they mainly get connected to a CGM, a Dexcom, or a Freestyle to where it can kind of be in auto mode. He used to bottom out with his sugars a lot, but that's gotten better. Really, you want to watch out for lows. That's the real thing whenever you have someone with diabetes that's kind of in your care for a little bit is the low is the danger point. High blood sugars need a little bit of time. That's not as an acute thing, so you'd still watch for the same things. Now, pumps can also malfunction. They can kink, so it depends on the type of pump that he has. Most of the pumps have wires. Mine does not. Mine's an Omnipod and is wireless. So especially if he's a guitar student and he's figuring out where to hold the guitar, it might be sitting on top of the pump. So kind of noticing where it sits. If it's a wired pump, he's going to have to put it in his pocket or snatch it on his belt, and that might get caught in his wires. I've had my wires ripped out at school,
Mm.
and you have to go. And if that pump malfunctions while he's in your care, that's the biggest thing. more so than a low blood sugar is if the pump malfunctions. So if you get these crazy error alerts and these crazy beeps and dings saying that there's no insulin delivery, change pump now, he's got to go home and change it. And that
Hmm.
has happened to me before. So what happens when you're on an insulin pump is you don't have any basal insulin on board. So if that pump's not clicking all the time, and it has a malfunction, you have zero insulin. That's not true whenever you're on shots. Shots, you're giving a long term shot or a basal injection, and then you're giving acute injections after that. So, number one priority, like if you hear a crazy alarm, see what it is. If the pump is malfunction, he's got to go home and change it. Two, if the pump is ripped out, if it's a wired pump, he's got to go home and change it. And then watching for the normal lows like you would. But I would say it's not a document, it's or documented statement. This is an opinion that I think pumps work better. So I think you'll see a lot better control. It's a
Jack, thank
great
you for that.
question.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
that question. I'm going to put this up from Jamie. Jamie, so good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
So many different options for type 1. Omnipod also.
Jamie. Oh, she's the best. I'm sorry. I'm gushing. Love Jamie.
Jamie, thank you so much. That's a great comment. I want to get to a couple. Let's see. Jessica's got a question. Thank you so much. Are vibration plates worth it? I'm dealing with lower leg edema.
I think they're fantastic. Yes. Anything to work on lymphatic drainage. Yes. Vibration plates or like a trampoline. So it depends on what you're looking for. If you want to jump, it's another way to have fun. Like getting a trampoline is a way to increase lymphatic flow. Vibration plates, and I don't want to say easier, but like you're standing, you're not having to actually do the effort of jumping, but it definitely works. Yes. Vibration plate or a trampoline. And what this is for those who are curious, it's lymphatic and lymphatic drainage and flow. You're trying to get all that fluid into your system.
I think we lost him. Did we lose him? He was on a roll. Andrew, are you there? Hold on. He's coming back. He'll be back. He will be back. Oh no. He was on a roll, guys. My goodness. He was on such a roll. Guys, let's give him some love here. He's coming back. He's coming back, and give him some love.
Kelly called. Totally kicked me off.
Come
Sorry
on,
about that.
Kelly. Kelly should know it. It knows it's Q&A time.
I don't know why I called her before this, so that's not her fault. But and the answer is totally, absolutely something to just increase lymphatic flow. We just don't move as much as we used to, so getting that lymphatic flow gets the fluids moving. So yes, a vibration plate.
Jessica was like, he went over
I
and jumped on the
did.
trampoline.
I did, Jessica. I did. Oh my god, I love it. I love a trampoline.
I love it. Okay, let's get to as many questions as we can here. I see this is interesting from D. Lynn. I think this is true. Now it seems like everybody's taking something for sleep at night. Where when did this become a thing? Most people I know are trying to improve their sleep. I think a lot of it could be from like blue light. Like people tend to
Yeah.
watch TV at night. Any
think
thoughts
you're
on this?
You're exactly right. I think it's so much more of the modern society. I mean, we're constantly surrounded by dings, beeps, buzzes. I mean, think about when you didn't need medications is when you didn't have a cell phone. A cell phone's our alarm clock now. It sits by our bed.
Yep.
They used to not happen. The bedroom used to just be the bedroom to sleep. I think so much of it is environmental. And two, usually I think there is a study that supports this, but if you live further out from a city, you get better sleep.
Huh.
Because even if you're in a city, but you like have all the light blocked out, you're still near all this EMF, these like radio frequency waves that are around from like the telephone lines, phone lines, cable lines. So I think so much of it is our environment, to be frank. I don't know if there's a study that supports that, but I guarantee you it's environmental. And I think everyone, a little bit in the biohacking community, is always trying to get better sleep.
Yeah,
So it's like you think about it. It's like I had a guy with blood pressure
that's
issues
true.
today. It's like his blood pressure was through the roof and it kept being through the roof. And he's like, but I'm thinking about it. He's like, I guarantee if I didn't think about it, I was like, yeah, thinking about it can induce blood pressure to go up. So I think so much of it is if you're thinking about, oh, I can't, oh, I need something to sleep. You tell yourself enough times, and you'll need something to sleep.
They'll put this up. Thank you, Jack, for this. The book is named Andy and the Beats.
Oh, that's
That's amazing.
awesome. Oh,
That's amazing.
oh, that made my day. Well,
Yeah,
thank you. Absolutely. Well, I'll send him another.
yeah,
I can write a note into it for him and send another one if you want.
yeah.
That'd
Jack,
be
let us know. We got
That's
tons of
so
cool
nice.
stuff. Shoot me an email. I'll connect you with Andy, and we'll get that going. We'll
Yeah.
get your guitar student something cool.
Andy and the Beats still lives.
Yeah,
It
it
still
does.
lives.
It
He's lying
does.
dormant right now, but it still lives.
Um, I'm just gonna say it. You had dinner with Trammell Saturday, and Trammell was in Andy and the Beast, the play, which I think is really cool.
That is true. So
Trammell of Severance.
So Tremel Tillman's an Emmy award-winning actor for
Yeah.
his role in Severance on Apple TV, and he and I went to college together. He was a grad student when I was an undergrad, and he did the original Andy and the Beats.
That's
I'd
so
like
cool.
to attribute his acting career
Yeah.
to that really great choice to
You
help
you were
me
the
out.
you were the launching pad.
The launching pad. No, he's so brilliant. I got to see him in New York this past weekend. I just love him to death.
So cool. That's so cool. Okay. Jack, shoot me an email. I want to make that happen for your student. Ruel, I love this. We'll end on this one. And then in the comments, I want Andy to see, everyone to see, just show him some love. Let him know how he did.
Show Ben some love.
One,
Ben, you
can we
need love.
can we just
Come
give
on.
your set like a 10? Like
Oh,
your
dude,
set,
you
I
know
feel like
that my previous sets have been full.
not the best. Not the
No,
best.
the lighting's off, but this soft mood lighting, the brick background,
It's perfect. I mean,
the city lights out there.
with the exception of our sister calling you, I mean, you had
She
perfect
texted me.
tech tonight. Okay. Would you highlight the overall deal with the Cleveland Heart panel, which is kind of our main panels, the Cleveland Heart? Why would you get it? What does it tell you? One, Ruel, before Andy answers it, because it's a lot. If you search Cleveland Heart panel, Robin Riddle did an Explain This episode on it, goes over every single individual test in it.
Can I tell you that that's my answer a lot? Hey, Robin's got a great video on this. Ask her. No, I'm just kidding, Robot. I'm not kidding. Robin does have a video on this,
Yeah,
and Robin's
definitely look that up.
brilliant. She is our, oh my God. Yes.
The guru.
Every day is a good day with Robin. Every day's a
Yep.
good day with Bo. We have good providers. We have really, really good providers.
The best.
Really fun. My quick answer to this, Cleveland Heart Test, to me, I pitch it as it is a very comprehensive test without going into the weeds. It's most of what you want to know without being like, do I really need to know inositol, like a weird lab? So this is everything without going into the weeds. And it's a really big sweep of your general health with inflammation, cardiovascular risk scoring, vitamins with D, Bs, omega 3s, folate, has your methylation gene, MTHFR, ApoE, which is Alzheimer's genetic mutation. It has all of your hormones, regular CBC, CMP, iron studies, and it has, I'm forgetting one, your insulin resistance scoring, A1C, homocysteine. So it's got a lot. And my approach to you to tell your physician, it's like if they can order it, the hard part might be they just don't know how to order it.
Yeah.
It's a specific order set, and we have a particular order set that we like. So some of it is what your provider wants to put on the Cleveland Heart Panel. The Cleveland Heart Panel can come with a standard set they have. We have tailored it. Our operations director, Katie, has worked with Dr. Rogers and worked with our providers to figure out what we like and don't like. So some of it is highlighted to a performance medicine Cleveland Heart test. So your physician can tweak it. They send it to Cleveland heart, they send it to the Cleveland Clinic and you get a readout back. So it takes about 3 to 4 weeks to process and get back, and you have to go to a Quest facility in order to get one. So
Hmm.
that's the big deal with it. They're really it's a fantastic test.
You can
And it
also
has
get
great
hormones,
coverage
thyroid.
too. For regular commercial insurance, this has really great coverage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an upwards, I think they charged my insurance over $5,000 for it, and I paid not much out of pocket for it. So it's got to have the right coding with it, and it's a great test.
Well, thank you for
But
asking that.
it's a blood draw. If for those of you who haven't seen it, it's a blood draw.
Definitely, if you guys are interested in the Cleveland, just understanding what it is, check out the Explain This episode with Robin. Just search Robin Riddle Cleveland Heart; it'll show up. Real quick for Motaz here. Thank you, Motaz. Studies seem to suggest that metformin blunts the body's response to resistance training, reducing the amount of muscle built, regulating mTOR. Is there an effective
Oh,
alternative to metformin? It's a great question.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's also risk benefit too, because too with metformin, metformin can decrease your inflammation, and a lot of people use that for longevity, just like they would use a medication to block mTOR. So with blocking mTOR, mTOR is part of longevity too. So if you're down regulating mTOR, you're also working on longevity because mTOR can help with growth and then with death. So if you block it, it can help out with actually the health of the cell and preventing cell senescence. But with blunting the body's response to resistance training and reducing amount, that I don't know enough about to give a great answer to. I think it might be dose dependent. And two, there might be a way to mitigate that with metformin, that if you're on metformin, anywhere from 500 to 2,000 milligrams, you can do in-body scans and body impedance scores to actually see if you have a change in muscle content. That would be how I would do it. And if you really need to be on it. So if you're like, hey, I want to be on metformin for longevity, I'm not sure if it's going to be harmful to my muscle, I would take 500 milligram. I would then measure your muscle content with body impedance scoring to see if it's actually affecting your muscle content. Then the second would be if I just want an alternative, berberine. Berberine's the natural form of metformin. It's derived from the same ancient Chinese barberry bush. It works against insulin resistance, and glucagon production and glucagon breakdown from the liver. So I think berberine would be the alternative. I wouldn't totally discount metformin. Depends on what you use it for. And then the all natural way is just to decrease your insulin response naturally, which is decreasing anything that's going to make insulin respond. That's why people go on ketogenic nutrition plans, they go on carnivore, because if you're only eating fats and proteins, you're not spiking insulin. Spiking insulin spikes inflammation.
That was
They agree. They
loud.
agree. They agree. That's a great question. Now, I'll need to look at that study though to see kind of what it's talking about. But berberine, keto, intermittent fasting, carnivore, those are going to be your big alternatives.
I think you can answer this one quick for Roel, then I'm going to let you go, Ange. To get the best you've mentioned HSCRP inflammation. Any thoughts on this for Roel as far as like how to decrease that? I'm assuming.
Oh, LDN, low dose naltrexone, high dose curcumin or turmeric, the flavonoids quercetin, luteolin, the flavonoid class, curcumin or turmeric working up to doses of like 2,000 milligrams, 2 grams. Sometimes people even work up to 4 grams. Watch for discoloration. I've had a guy that turned yellow. He took so much curcumin. Those work against the inflammatory process. Those are going to be the easiest ways because they're pills, you take them every night, or they're vitamins, you take them every night or day. But then also too, anything to work on inflammation is going to be de-stressing, meditation, eating well, drinking a lot of water. De-stressing is probably going to be
Yeah.
the best part. But if you're looking at like, hey, I want a data point, LDN, high dose curcumin. Those are the two go-tos I have. That's a good question.
Roel, thank you for that. And I'm going to end with this because I agree with Jamie here. Andy's the goat.
Oh, Jamie.
Andy's the goat.
Oh,
Andy is the goat. Thank you for tonight, man.
you're the
Thank you
goat.
for doing
Jamie's
this.
the real goat, okay?
Jamie's the real goat.
I'm just
Jamie's
a
the
little
real
black
goat.
sheep. But I
Guys,
do miss you, Jamie. I hope you're doing well. Jamie's a brilliant practitioner in
Brilliant.
endocrinology. She knows her jam. She knows her stuff.
Brilliant.
So we're lucky to know her.
Jamie, thank you for being here as always. Guys, we love you. Let us know in the comments how we did. I've already seen my TK with 10K. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
TK
that.
with 10K. And give it up for Ben. Let me give a shout out for Ben. Ben worked so hard to entertain, like a fantastic MC. Ben, you
You're
can
very sweet.
entertain paint drying. Ben can make any situation gleeful and joyous. So you're really good. You're good at that.
And thank you for being here, man.
Are you excited about having a baby?
I am. I'm very excited.
What if you're like, I don't know, maybe.
All right. Let's call it an evening. We love you guys. Thank you so much, D-Lynn, Roel, Rachel. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Oh, y'all are the
TK,
best.
Motaz.
Thank you.
You guys
Keep
are the
it
best.
coming.
Angela, thank you so much. I love this. You're the best. Thank you for this.
Oh, Angela Trent. Yes. Oh, I miss
So good to see you.
Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well.
Jack, send me an email, ben@performancemedicine.net. We'll do something really cool for your guitar student. All right, Ange, I love you, brother. I'll see you soon.
I love you too. This is a good time. Okay,
all right,
bye.
guys. See y'all in a bit. Brad, take us away with the outro. Take us away.
Don't go away.